Well, hey, welcome to the laboratory. Or is it a laboratory? I don't know. But I would like to introduce you to the man that runs this place. Introducing Professor Archimedes. Yeah!
That's right, kids. Well, after giving it much thought, I believe that I have something for you today that is both enlightening and entertaining. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you my assistant, Mr. Labcoat. Oh, Mr. Labcoat. Show them a list of important things, Mr. Labcoat. Okay. That is the wrong list. No, not even close. Eureka! That is the list.
In this session of Explore the Bible, we are going to visit the book of Haggai and discover the importance of putting first things first. I'm Joel Everest, and this is Explore the Bible on location. A long time ago, God sent a man named Haggai to Jerusalem at a time when life there was very difficult. The people couldn't figure it out. They had everything they needed to be happy and successful, but nothing was working out. No matter how hard the people worked in the fields, the crops didn't produce much.
Now, first step in our lesson of putting first things first, we need to put, last things first.
Okay, well, I see a cup here filled to the brim with rocks and pebbles and sand.
That is correct. And would we agree that it is nicely filled to the brim?
Yes, I would agree.
Excellent. Now, let's say that this full cup represents you and your full happy life. Okay, great.
Okay, well, if it's going to represent me, I want to put a smiley face on it because it'll help me imagine, and it's really funny.
Okay, that is fine. Anyways, here is what I want you to do. In full view of all, I want you to pour out this very full cup representing your life. Ready, go!
Okay.
Let's say that these rocks represent the big, important things in life. What would you say is the biggest part of life?
Well, God's the biggest, so I would say listening to God would be the most important thing.
There is nothing bigger than God.
Haggai came with a message for the people. He told them that Jerusalem was suffering because they had things out of order. They were putting themselves before God. They were doing what they wanted to do and paid no attention to a very important job that God had given them. God had asked them to build a temple, a beautiful place to worship, and the dwelling place of God's special presence with His people.
Now for the pebbles. The pebbles represent important things in our life, but no way as important as God and people.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those are like the things that we do, like doing your homework, cleaning your room, reading books, practicing your music, and getting exercise.
Exactly.
But they were putting all their energy into other activities instead of taking care of the most important thing in life, obeying God. Haggai told them that all of their work was like putting water into a bucket with a hole in it. Things would never get better until they put first things first and obeyed God. God was reminding the people that He loved them and wanted to bring great blessings to Israel.
Now, for the sand. The sand represents the little, least important parts of life.
I know what you're talking about. Those are things that could be real fun, but don't really matter, like playing video games or watching comedy shows. Or going shopping for new clothes, or eating candy?
Precisely! Great job, Mr. Labcoat. Now that you understand what the different elements mean, go ahead and put them back in the jar. Ready? Go! Turn it around. Good. And okay. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. Something is not right here.
Hey, why didn't it go into the cup like before?
That is a great question. I give you hint. First things first.
Hey, where did that list go?
Oh,
That's right. First things first. Put God first and everything else works out like it's supposed to. Hey, that's what we learn in the book of Haggai. So, the good news is that the people responded to Haggai's message from God. They put first things first. They began to rebuild the temple as God had said. And when they had finished, they started worshiping God. And He said that He would bless them. Not just there at the temple, He also said He would bless their crops. So you see, it's very important that we all understand this message. We need to spend time with God. We need to put Him first. It's always the right choice. You see, because of Jesus, you and I can have a special relationship with God. The Bible says that when we trust in Jesus Christ, we too become like temples, and the special presence of God is with us everywhere we go. Let's not fill our days with the less important things that don't really matter. Let's put God first, and then all that other stuff will fall into proper place. You'll be amazed at how full and happy life can really be. I'm Joel Everest, and this is Explore the Bible on Location.